August 13, 1521. In the heart of the Valley of Mexico, one of the greatest empires in human history fell. The magnificent city of Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire, was consumed by flames. Before the arrival of Hernán Cortés and his Spanish forces, this was the center of a brilliant civilization that ruled over more than 20 million people. How, and why, did this mighty empire collapse in just a few short years? It all began with one man, and a series of events no one could have predicted. Our story begins in 1519. The Aztec emperor at the time, Moctezuma II, was troubled by strange omens. His dreams and prophecies foretold the return of the feathered serpent god, Quetzalcoatl, from across the eastern sea. It was at this exact moment that strange ships appeared on the coast of Mexico. Moctezuma mistook them for divine envoys. This misjudgment would be the first domino to fall in the collapse of his empire. Cortés arrived with a mere 500 soldiers. But he didn't rely solely on military might. He was a brilliant strategist. He formed alliances with neighboring tribes who resented the Aztecs' brutal rule, most notably the Tlaxcalans. Thanks to these allies, Cortés's army swelled to thousands. In November 1519, Cortés entered Tenochtitlan. Moctezuma welcomed them, but Cortés quickly took the emperor hostage and effectively seized control of the city. Moctezuma's power to rule his people was gone, and the fury of the Aztec nobles grew uncontrollably. The turning point came in 1520. While Cortés was briefly away from the city, his lieutenants massacred thousands of unarmed nobles during an Aztec religious festival. This brutal act ignited the fury of the Aztec people. The enraged citizens rose up in rebellion, and the Spanish were driven out of the city. In the chaos, Moctezuma II was killed by a rock thrown by his own people. This event, known as La Noche Triste, or the Night of Sorrows, was the night the Spanish army barely escaped the city with their lives. Cortés did not give up. He retreated to the capital of the Tlaxcalan tribe, regrouped, and gathered an even larger army. Then, in 1521, he laid a complete siege on Tenochtitlan. But there was a weapon more deadly than any he possessed: smallpox. The disease, brought by the Europeans, ravaged the Aztec population, who had no immunity, killing hundreds of thousands. Already exhausted by war and famine, the Aztecs were defenseless against this silent killer. After months of brutal fighting, the entire city was in ruins. The final Aztec emperor, Cuauhtémoc, surrendered. On August 13, 1521, Tenochtitlan officially fell into Spanish hands. The brilliant Aztec civilization was now a thing of the past. It was not merely a military victory. It was the result of a combination of superior weaponry, strategic alliances, and, most devastatingly, a deadly plague. Today, Mexico City stands on the ruins of Tenochtitlan. The remnants of the great Templo Mayor stand right next to a Spanish cathedral, a permanent reminder of this tragic history. The fall of the Aztec Empire is a complex and tragic story of conquest, resistance, and the clash of civilizations, leaving us with a crucial lesson to reflect on the past and understand our present.